Okay, so now it's cured up. We got a bit of extra sand on there because we broadcasted it till refusal. Now you can do one of two things. You can blow this off, or you can vacuum it up and then blow it off. But either way, it's got to be blown. Since we just have dirt right out here in our yard, we're just going to go and blow it off. But my suggestion is to vacuum it up and then blow it off. So basically, it's pretty simple. Okay, so he's got it all blown off. Now we're going to put the primer on. The sealer. So we've got the sealer, part A and part B, in our mixing cups right here. Juan's taking his time putting on his gloves now. So you use equal amounts of A and equal amounts of B. You've got some clear mixing buckets that have gallon markings on them and all. I would suggest starting out with 1 gallon of A and 1 gallon of B, and putting that into a mixing bucket, or into separate buckets, and then pour them into the same bucket and mix them up. They say for about 3 minutes. So, like I said, and it doesn't really matter which one you pour in first. Doesn't matter if you pour A into B or B into A or whatever. Just get as much of it out of there as you can. If you got a spatula or something like that, you can use that to get it all out of the buckets, and then keep the buckets separate, the A and the B, because you'll be mixing up again, and you can use those same buckets. So go ahead and mix it up for about 2 or 3 minutes, especially on that quantity. Pay close attention to the edges. Try to get all the material off the edge so you don't have separation in there. That's a good one, I think. We've got a small quantity, so we don't have to mix it all the way up, or mix it for the full 3 minutes. And this stuff is really, really strong stuff. It was developed for the offshore drilling rigs to protect the steel on those drilling rigs from the elements. So again, it's just like the base coat, the primer, or the base coat, the Flexcrete. Just pour it out and roll it. And this stuff goes pretty far. The first coat, you're probably going to get about 120 square feet, one. And then the second coat, you're probably going to get 150 to 175 feet per gallon. And earlier in the video, I was talking about the primer, saying you're going to get about 100 square feet per gallon. That's inaccurate. A 2-gallon kit, a gallon of A, a gallon of B, will get you about 700 lineal feet. And I would suggest putting 10% acetone in it also. So if you're going to mix up a half a gallon, put half a gallon of A, half a gallon of B, and then about 13 ounces of acetone into it, and mix it all up, and then apply that primer. This stuff should dry within, depending on the temperature and the humidity, it should dry within an hour. And then at that point, you can go ahead and put a second coat on. But again, mark the sides of your work area every 100 square feet, so you got a gist of an idea of what how much you're using, if you're using too much or not enough. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, call me 702-580-8617.